Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find a link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. Alrighty, you guys. Hallelujah. Mercury is now direct. Communication should get a little bit easier. We can fix any one of the communication errors that we've had for like the last few weeks. We can start kind of putting amend on those things. The end of a tough cycle approaches. We are already here, you guys. Mercury is now out, so that means you guys can actually get started on something and get going. We don't have any planets retrograde until the end of April. So this is like get up and go time. Don't sit around. Don't wait for shit to happen. Make stuff happen. Get up and do the work. I'm telling you guys, everything that has been just kind of spinning in circles can actually start moving forward. There it is. It says the energy is gaining momentum. Mercury needs to wake up, have his cosmic coffee, and then do his yoga stretches and whatever else. And he wants to catch up to the sun. The sun's in Pisces. Mercury's behind right now. So we want to make sure that Mercury gets back up there, but he's got to, close out the cycle because we've been in retrograde since January 30th. So think back, all that time, of all the things that have been going on, and it's time to, come to fruition with some of those things. All right. And the last card out, it says, show the world the real you. And at the bottom of the deck, it says your commitment is being tested. Your commitment to your, relationships, your commitment to your health, your commitment to, living your life and enjoying what you're doing, and your commitment to your future is being tested. And it's saying, because Aquarius is future. We have a lot of energy still in Aquarius. We have Saturn there, Jupiter there, Venus is there. We also have Mercury is there, and we're still on that new moon energy. We have a full moon coming up this weekend on Saturday in Virgo. So this is about the harvest. Virgo rules, our harvest. So think back into September of last year and what is it that you've been working on, and you should be able to start seeing things coming to fruition and finally, reaping the rewards of all the hard work and dedication, and that you've put in. Yes, this goat is trudging up the mountain. This goat never stops. It just continues to go no matter how hard things are. It continues to move forward. It's time for you to open up and I feel like don't hold back anymore. Don't hold back. I feel like it would be such a shame if you quit before the victory. So keep moving forward, you guys. Let's go ahead and pull from, I'm going to pull from this deck. Spirit, please show me. Yeah, there it is. 8 of Pentacles, but it showed up in reverse. So for some of you, it's like you scrapping it. That is Virgo energy right there. 5 of Swords in reverse, 6 of Swords. Spirit, please show me for this week. Oh, okay. So, all right, you guys, I just shot one out the side. Bear with me. All right, so 5 of Pentacles. Spirit, please show me the energy for this week. The High Priestess. All right, Karma card in reverse. Holy heck. Okay, so we've got the Emperor, the Queen of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the 2 of Cups, and the Hierophant. Okay, you guys, so this is, this could be a Taurus, or this could be somebody that you see in high regards. I feel like this is somebody who is a very spiritual individual, very balanced in their masculine and feminine energies. You guys could be seeing a psychic. You could be going to a religious institution, any one of those things. The High Priest and the High Priestess is a very, very powerful spiritual week. Holy crap, you guys. And the High Priestess is being looked at by the Emperor. This is some intense energy. I'm not going to lie. Wow, I feel like this is going to be a very, very powerful week. I feel like, for those people who have been I feel like there's been a lot of conflict, and I feel like it's like you're needing to come out of conflict. It's like, I feel for some of you, this could be some type of information that could come from, a higher institution. So that could be a court, that could be from the government, that can be from any one of those entities. I feel like because there's two cards of men in authority, power and control, because the Hierophant or the Emperor is about power. And so I feel like I want to see why the Hierophant is here. Spirit, okay. Wow, you got the Hermit and the Hierophant. So this could definitely be, I feel like for some of you, and I'm really getting this loud and clear, for some of you, this is a father figure who has crossed over, and this father figure is working on sending someone into you to give you a gift. Whatever this gift is, this is coming from a deceased loved one. Okay? I that is so loud and clear here right now. And I feel like it's something like either this person is helping you out financially, whether it's getting you like your dream job. They've lined something up, and this is something that is coming to you from an outside source. This outside source is the conduit for what is being gifted to you from the other side. That is so powerful, you guys. I do want to say, whatever it is, it's to get you out of this place of lack that you have been in. I do want to say that it could be a new job. It could be a new relationship. It could be a gift. Maybe it's something that you need in order for you to move on to the next, maybe it's a tool that you need to move on. We're always gifted tools, and we never know why. It's like you get like for me, I got you get a box of tarot, and you never realize that box of tarot is going to turn into a business. See what I mean? It's like a tool, like that can be used later on down the road, and maybe you don't know why it was gifted to you, but it's there for a reason. And I feel like the reason is unknown, but I feel like it's coming from a father figure. I cannot get that. You do have the Emperor here, and that tells me a father or a father-like figure in your. From the other side, this person is secret to you. Also, this looks to me also governmental. I do feel like somebody in authority is hiding behind the balance. It's like somebody here, there's like something coming, and I feel like whatever this is, I feel like this is government stuff. I feel like this is stuff that's going to come out in the news, and there's something secret here. I mean, obviously, yeah, because when I look at the High Priestess, the devil is over the High Priestess, and the High Priestess knows things. She keeps secrets. And so I feel like in 2 3s here, this is about a third party, okay? But this is connected to the devil. And this is some type of secrets that are going to be coming out, and it's going to be coming out for the world to see, okay? And I think that I'm not going to lie, I don't like the information that's going to come out. In the High Priestess with the devil, that's about power, more power and control. That could have to do with, more social distancing, more, all of those things, and people more losing their jobs. And I don't like this energy, and the king or the emperor's just sitting here, and the way he's looking at this, it's like he's aware of it and he's just letting it happen. Somebody here is in the balance. I do want to say that there is something here too with somebody in court. Somebody here is dealing with a court settlement, and I feel like you're going to finally be done with the toxicity. There's going to be balance restored in this, and this is an opportunity of a brand new beginning, and I feel like justice is going to be served. Yeah, the Karma card, the Judgment in reverse, I think that somebody here was very fairly judged, okay? But they're over it now. I think that, this has been a very painful ending. I feel like for some of you, this is an ending. I'm sorry to say, and I don't usually like to bring this up on my channel, but my condolences. Someone here lost their father, and my condolences to you. And I feel like for someone here, this has to do with a funeral. So I just want to say I'm so sorry for your loss. But this person is literally, he's watching over his children. So I do feel like there's some type of an inheritance that is coming out. I'm really getting that. You got the 5 and the 6 of Swords. This card wanted to come out. The Lovers. Yeah, see, they're watching you from afar. They're an angel now. Someone here. Okay. This person is watching over you. I'm going to put that back in the deck. Well, actually, it came out, so I don't even know where it was supposed to go, but so I'll leave that out there. It's a choice. It's a decision. This person loved you very much. 6 of Swords. Whoa. Okay. So someone here is dealing with a couple of different people. All right. So the King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Maybe this is, like I said, I feel like this is just somebody in authority, who is bearing authority over you. I do want to say, someone here could be moving into another relationship. This is a side note, not compared to all the other stuff that's been going on. But I do feel like at the end of the week, I'm pulling for so many different people. I feel like this reading is all over the place because I'm tapped into so many different energies. And then there's that father energy right there. Capricorn rules the father. I feel like, okay, on a side note, I do want to say that somebody here has been admiring somebody from afar. And I feel like this person has been definitely seeing that you are somebody who is stable, and it's somebody that they want to reconcile with. Even if it's not somebody that you've known from the past, it could be somebody that you have passed, like just a passerby is what I'm getting. And this person has been watching you. And I feel like this person has been coming in very slowly and wanting to offer you something very tangible in this relationship. This could also be like a business thing, a business transaction as well. Queen of Swords. Strength card. Oh, wow. Queen of Swords. The Strength card, the Magician, and the 9 of Cups. The Queen of Swords is over here manifesting. It's like, I feel like having the strength to manifest your heart's desire. And I feel like in doing so, and I also feel like it's healing. I feel like you could be definitely dealing with healers. I want to see, why is the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse? 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles in the upright. So it's like you already have everything you need. I just feel like someone here is very selfish. I feel like somebody here has been very, very selfish. That's what I get out of this. With the 4 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles, it's like somebody is like holding on to their stuff so tightly they don't want to share it with someone else. And then I see the 5 of Pentacles up here. It's like you're showing your true colors. If you're being a selfish individual, there's a lesson in this for you. And the universe, actually, with having the Hierophant here, tells me that if you're being a selfish person and you're not helping those in need, it's one thing if somebody's always asking you for something, may I have a cup of sugar? May I have a cup of sugar? May I have a cup of sugar? Then yes, by all means, set a boundary. But if you can make another person's life a little bit more, a little easier, there is no harm in doing so. And that's what this is talking about. When I see the four of Pentacles, where this person is holding on to their money so tight, like, oh God, no, or holding on to their belongings, like, oh God, no, I can't share. You act like you put this out there, the 5 of Pentacles. The Hierophant is also, or the High Priest is also the number 5. And then you also have the number 5 here, 5 of Swords. So this is change created by outside forces beyond your control, and there's nothing you can do about it. And so in doing so, that means other people aren't going to want to work with you. And eventually this karma is going to come back on you, and it's going to flip. And the energy now is gaining momentum. So I would honestly say, I hope that none of you guys are on that side of the fence, but that is a side note that I could not see. So, because I feel like some people, again, it goes back to value system, and that's what we just had, that Uranus square, Uranus and Taurus with Mars and Taurus, that's about our value system. And I feel like you have to understand with Taurus, it's usually superficial, touch, see, feel, taste. Yeah, that's great. It's tangible, but where's it going? You like that vase so much, or you want to hold on to your money so tight. Okay, well, what are you doing with it? Are you even, are you spending it to go on a vacation or share with memories or any one of those things? Are you helping other people flourish because you have enough to share? It's all in your value system. So, keep that in the back of your mind. If you have a way of being able to make somebody else's life a little easier, I suggest you do. Death, rebirth, transformation. So I did say, I do feel like someone here did pass away. Yeah, I feel like, you need to offer something small. And I feel like this is an apology as well. For some of you, you could definitely be talking to someone on FaceTime this week. And I feel like it could be something about a job, okay? I do see that here as well. Yeah, doing something that has a lot to do with your creativity. I feel like somebody is wanting to reach out and communicate with you about what you do. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Listen, you guys, this has been coming up a lot this week, and I just want to say something to you guys. Quit it with the bullshit that it's always your parents' fault, okay? It's like, it's not your parents' fault. And that's what I see here. It's like, generational karma is what I'm seeing here. And I feel like, when I'm seeing your parent, your father or a mother who is reaching out from the other side that is trying to make things right. Look, I said that earlier. See the guy in the background that's looking over this family? There's the father right there. So it's like, everybody tries to go into these happy, healthy, loving bonds, but you've got to forgive your parents. This will continuously, the generational karma will happen throughout every relationship in your life until you heal with your parents. Like, it doesn't mean that you have to have a toxic parent in your life. That's absolutely not true. But what it means is you need to do the work so that your parent shit is not constantly coming up in all of your relationships as a test. And I am seeing that this week, especially because Saturn rules the father. So does, and Saturn's in Aquarius right now. And we have Aquarius right here. And we have Saturn rules Capricorn too, and here's Capricorn right here, and Capricorn is the father, Cancer's the mother. Then you've got the Emperor also right here. Spirit, okay, yeah, retreat. Maybe your dad ran out on you, or your mom, either way, because that's what I'm seeing. Or maybe a parent is retreating on you. Maybe you're not being a nice kid, And it's time that healing happens, but it takes both. Learning to get to know each other. I can't even make this shit up. And look at this. I cannot even make this shit up. At the bottom of the deck, let go of control issues. The mother and the child and the father. Boom. There it is. Look, the father is the one separated. Not that the fathers are always the ones separated, but I am seeing the masculine energy. And I feel like, taking the time to get to know each other, whether this is a parent that you are estranged from, or it's a child, obviously, vice versa. It's your child that maybe you're estranged from. And maybe it's because the mother and the father are always fighting with one another. So the child always feels like they have to take sides. Maybe for some of you, the child took the father's side. The daughter took the father's side. And maybe it's time that the father step aside, and if the mom's a good mom or the father is a good father, I feel like you guys need to learn how to work together for the same common goal. Instead of trying to control the children or trying to control the other parent through the children. And I'm really getting a massive, I went through this. I went through this for many, many years with my ex-husband. My court case was probably the most disgusting court cases ever. And and it's still going. Like, my ex-husband, every chance he gets, he likes to come out of the woodwork like a fucking cockroach and try and get me for something else. And it was, if you could just take the time to get to know me, I'm not the same person that was married to him. I've been divorced now for 16 years. You don't even know me. But it's like every time he comes back around, it's like to do some jab. And it's like, I don't even care about you anymore. Like, you're not part of my thought process. And so I feel like, you guys, if you're going through a divorce now and you have children involved, don't make the mistakes that my ex-husband and I made. Because we're going to have to come back in another lifetime, because he hates me with a passion. But we're going to have to come back in another lifetime and redo this lesson. And I'm going to be 10 steps further than I was in this lifetime. But dear God, I don't wish that pain upon anybody, because it's miserable, and the fact that he still can't get over it. Like me, I've moved on. But, it's like for him, it's a consistent, always thinking negative thoughts. And, I'm like the topic of the dinner table, and nobody wants to be that. So it's like, you need to forgive your parents. And like, for me, I forgive you. Like, I forgive myself for being the person that I was when I manifested this lesson. But the universe always kind of lights a fire under your ass, and just to remind you of where you came from. So all these little niggling things that he consistently does is just to remind me what I don't like about a relationship and what I will not tolerate for my next relationship, so that you don't continuously make the same mistake. And because of it, I'm wiser, and it keeps me on my toes, and I'm much smarter for it. So I feel like, you guys, if these family members, whether this is an ex-husband or an ex-wife or whatever this is, it's the baby mama drama, or even a family member. Maybe this is a family member. This is like you and your children. I know with me and my kids, I'll just be honest, we're estranged. They don't talk to me. They chose, their dad. And I'm like, okay, but I'm going to still come out here, and I'm going to still be an amazing person that I am. And I'm going to still help other people. When my kids are ready to be a part of my life, I'm still going to be here being a fucking rock star, and it has to be regardless of whether or not they want to be a part of this beautiful journey. Not everybody is ready to wake up. And some people don't know themselves without the chaos. Me, I lead by example. I live this lifestyle, and so I can set that healthy boundary. And I feel like until people are, if they're not willing, there it is, separation right underneath, letting go of control issues. It's like having to separate yourself from certain people, so that until this person is done looking at you through the same set of eyes that they've looked at you, from before. If they took a second look, they'd realize, the only thing different or the same is who you are, or, the way you look to them. Even that I've changed, But I feel like this is a big message, because there's so much here about power and control and people doing things to hurt other people. And I feel like, again, that's not what we're trying to manifest in this life. And I went off on a tangent, but it's like, look at this. The last cards out for both of these is showing the world the real you and getting to know each other. By healing these family issues, making people, learn who you are again. Allow me to introduce myself. And I feel like, sometimes you need to walk away so that people can go, oh shit, wait a minute, they are a different person, and the end of a tough cycle, but your commitment to not giving in. And I think that that's one of the biggest things, is because there's this thing called subtle manipulation that's been going around rampant. If you don't do this, or you're not this person, then I can't have you in my life. Bye. Bye. I think that's where the shattered reality needs to come from, is it doesn't matter. Okay? It doesn't matter how everybody else sees you. Be exactly who you are. Be authentic. That's what Aquarius is all about. It's authenticity. Show the world the real you, and then let these people get to know who you are on a completely authentic level, you guys. And then you're going to be opening yourself up to new people and new relationships based off of this vibration. So I feel like I need to title this like, this is basically your lesson. This is a huge lesson, being that the Hierophant is your overall energy. I feel like you need to learn the wisdom from everything, all the lessons that you've been through. And I feel like, and that has a lot to do with your family. This is, family. You got the children, the grandchild, the grandfather, like the dog. The dog is about the loyalty. Who are you loyal to? And maybe who you've been loyal to maybe is the wrong person or the wrong side. And it shouldn't even be about taking sides. It's what do you want to be known as? Where's your legacy? And I feel like that's what we're doing here. Like I'm making a legacy for my family. Even though they can't see or hear me, I'm still making a legacy for myself. And all these YouTube videos are going to be out there for years. My grandchildren, long after I'm gone, these will still be here and they can go and get advice from grandma. How exciting is that? So making your legacy for your family. This is a really, really powerful message, but it's not dumbing yourself down to fit into your children's box, to fit into your parents' box, to fit into society's box. Be a rebel. You've got Saturn energy. Funny enough, we just had the Saturn and Aquarius transit, right? Saturn is in here. Saturn rules Uranus, right? Or I'm sorry, Saturn rules, and so does Uranus. They both rule Aquarius. My bad. We're still in Mercury retrograde. And with that, we had Saturn here and we have Uranus here. We had that square this week. That has everything to do with what society tells you to do and, following by the rules. That's Saturn. And Aquarius is breaking free from those rules and rebelling. That's Uranus. So it's like retreat. Sometimes we just need to retreat from our family so we can, look at both sides and take a bird's eye view. And I feel like this has a lot to do with family. If it's not just family, well, it's showing me family here, but it can be, it's the trickle down effect. It's your friendships. It goes outside of that. And it all stems from your parents. So I'm not going to go any further with this, you guys. Yeah, and then Spirit just showed me this. Time to let go. Move the fuck on. Move on from what is no longer toxic or what is toxic, because where you guys are headed is going to be towards people who want to get to know you. The people who are going to let go of the, trying to control, everything in life. Like the people who are like, no, I can't do this because I have to control it. Uranus is going to break you free from Saturn, which is the control, if you allow it. Anyway, you guys, I love you very much. If this sounds like your reading, please feel free to, schedule a personal session. I would be glad to run one with you. Anyway, you guys, I love you very much and have a beautiful week.